air conditioning. Lucky us.
Chris Johnson deep, and 2 yards deep is going to bring it out. 10, 15, and almost to the 20-yard line before he got knocked down. They've won 17 straight conference regular season games. Derek McFall opens as the back, and Kevin Jennings on a keep here. First down, coach. For about 7, maybe 8 yards. SMU 11th in the ACC, coming in at 39%. And this is Harden trying to get something going, and he cannot. He only got about a yard.
They've got to help him. They've all got to be rolling together in the same direction.
Yasin Willis, the early carry for the Orange on the ground. And he'll pound away for Collins to throw. Back across the middle, that's Villari, the tight end. He'll be shy of the first down. First catch for Dan Villari. 3rd and short, they're going to hand it to Willis. And I think he's going to get the first down at the 31.5. He had to break the 32 and did. Little pistol set here for Ricky Collins. And this is Willis trying to break free. He does to the outside. Yasin Willis hurdles another man and picks up a first down. He went right over the top of Isaiah Wacobia. Did Willis, and knocked down at the 18-yard line. It's another first down for the Orange. What a terrific play.
What a stiff arm there by Yasin.
2nd and the full 10 for the Orange, and Collins wants to throw into the flat. That is Nixon the catch, and he is slung out of bounds by Davis Robinson. No Yasin Willis here. Dan Villari in the Wildcat. Here's Villari, first down, I think. Off the left side, Ahmad Moses. Then transferred to Syracuse, converted to a tight end a couple of years ago. He ended up being the finishing man at quarterback in Dino Baber's final campaign. Kevin Jennings will get in the gun here with TJ Harden, the running back. And Jennings wants to throw, try to hit the slant. Instead, Hudson the catch. And he's going to lean forward to the 5, Raheem Long. Terrific instincts by the linebacker who they get back in the lineup. Remember, he got hurt here on opening night against East Texas A&M. Here is Romello Brinson's first touch of the day. He'll be a yard shy of a first down. That's a long throw for Jennings to make.
To get the ball out from the goal line.
They're going to hand it straight ahead. Here's the bounce-off play. Coming back near side is Harden. Jennings kind of decoyed to help him free up the near side, and out of bounds beyond the 30 goes TJ Harden. 100 yards a game, he got 22 there.
I tell you what, Wes, there was nothing there. What a job he did being able to bounce that ball outside, because it was a stone wall by Syracuse. You're going to see that stone wall. He is able to redirect and get to the perimeter. That's a big play. Best part is Kevin Jennings went out there like he was an elite block, and looks like last minute decided, what the heck am I doing out here?
That's a bit. Young Green in the ball game. Now Johnson has come back in. Play fake here by Jennings. Oh, back across, and this is the tight end, Matthew Hipner.
What a great guy, great coach.
Orange off the 10. And a fumble. Oh, and it's intercepted. What a play. Maizano. And Ricky Collins was trying to get something hot, Steve. And Syracuse pays for it with a turnover.
That was a great play by Brendan Maizano. Wow, he stepped right in front of that ball and made it really.
Brandon Maizano with his first career interception. Around the corner, this is Johnson, and a terrific play in space by Delorier.
Speaking of our dude right there, he can run now. That was great pursuit across the field.
Loss of 2. TJ Harden spells Johnson. Jennings wants to throw. Here's the near side. Yamir Knight getting into traffic. He'll be knocked out of bounds inside the 10. He has replaced Colin Rogers as the place kicker here in Dallas. And the kick is good. So SMU has the first score of the ball game. Interception by Maizano against the Tar Heels. Straight ahead goes Will Nixon. Orange, one of their first 3. Collins wants to throw. Long ball, and is it caught at the 41? That's Darrell Gill Jr. ACC, he's 18th nationally at almost 46 yards a punt.
Wow.
Here's Jennings on a play fake. Trying to sail it back across the field. It's caught in stride. Stepping out of bounds, Jalen Cooper at the 45-yard line. Nice throw of 23. But this is Harden on the right side. T.J. Harden trying to step outside. And he'll reach a first down to the 44-yard line of the Orange. D'Amico Green has come in. He's with Kevin Jennings in the backfield as we start quarter 2. Quick throw to the perimeter. Here's Jordan Hudson now. And he'll break the 40 down toward the 37 or 36 of the Orange. He caught the first pass on the first play of the season against East Texas and injured his elbow and proceeded to miss a couple ball games. And there's a quick throw. Romello Brinson sneaking down the far side. It'll be a red zone snap on the.
It's an impressive play, by the way. That was a triple option, which is really cool.
Now they're going to hand the ball, and boy, Green got spun around and dropped. That's Moultrie Goddard. T.J. Harden in the backfield, second down. Here's the toss coming here to the near side of Harden. And he'll pick up a couple of yards here on first down.
They like him as a big back, not a guy that can create a big explosive run with speed, but has size.
Jennings trying to loop it out. That ball's caught in stride, turning the corner, hitting the end zone is Knight, and the touchdown. 15-yard throw, Kevin Jennings to Ymir Knight.
That was a nice little man beater. That's kind of my goal right there, man. He was a heck of a coach, man. I love watching that. It's awesome.
There's a play in the backfield. They get Willis on the ground.
Be a head coach one day, no doubt about it.
Here's Collins now trying to throw. That's Valari, another grab for the big tight end. They're going to get him on the ground eventually around the 23-yard line. You see the 4 receivers. Collins looking to throw here on 3rd down and 7. He'll get out of the pocket and come close to the first down.
Yards, and that's what he has to do, make good decisions.
Collins, quick throw, and up the ladder, the catch is made. That is Emmanuel Ross, I think. 9 of 12, and now with a touchdown pass in his pocket. Back to work, and the first down give is Harden. And T.J. Harden turns the corner, bounced it outside. 2nd and short for Jennings. And Harden straight ahead. Picks up the first down. The ball got knocked loose, and Jennings is right there to recover it. And I still think it's going to be 3rd and short. He had the first down before the ball got dislodged here.
Yeah, I think, someone came in late. Yeah, no question.
So 1st and 10 it is after the penalty. And here's Jennings looking to throw again. He'll sail it. R.J. Maryland. And that's an SMU touchdown. Inside the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, he just dragged across the defense and they got lost on the defense. Someone gave up their zone. I think they were in zone, and then someone voided the zone. I think it was the corner, but
it means there's a big premium on it for the Noles and certainly one for the Hurricanes in the top 6 in the country. Here's a throw on the perimeter. They're trying to get it into space.
What you don't want to do here is throw an interception, so you got to be careful with the football here right now.
Straight drop. Collins in trouble. Out of the pocket he comes. And Wachovia gives chase. He steps away from that and is close to the first down, I think. Just a terrific individual play from Ricky Collins here.
Yeah, no question. That was a heck of a play. You can tell. Listen, he's not short on toughness. He's not short on competitiveness, this guy. He steps up here. Now he's going to bend to the perimeter.
Under center. He's going to pitch it. They're going to try to get to the edge, and that's Willis. And he will turn the corner and cross the 40 and have a first down for the Orange.
No doubt.
Here's Collins on 2nd down and long now. Dialing up Ross Simmons. What a catch inside the 20, and the Orange threatening on the best throw of the day from Ricky Collins to Justice Ross Simmons.
I don't know, it all starts with he's dangerously close on a few INTs here, but
here's a crossing route. This is Cook. And around the corner he goes. It'll be close to another first down.
Now they're in an empty set on 4th and 2.
Here's Collins, wants to throw, going to look and misses the intended receiver, Willis. Will start 1st and 10 off their 10. with 4:36 to go and a couple of timeouts. Here's Jennings to his right, and what a throw.
Wow.
More than that, what a catch. R.J. Maryland is at it again, out to the 34. That's a 24-yard throw again. Jennings again with time down the middle. Hittner. Another first down for SMU. This in Orange territory now. Matthew Hittner, the Michigan transfer who was terrific a year ago. Back-to-back catches now. Tight end stay locked up here at the right. There's another quick throw on the perimeter, and Brinson trying to make a move. He'll pick up a couple of yards. Lines up off the formation a ton. Makes them hard to guard, man.
Yeah, you got to cover the full 53 1/3 of the field. No doubt about it.
Jennings to McFall. Coming around to the near side. Derek McFall will score standing. 14 yards and a touchdown run for Derek McFall. It's his first of the year.
Well, you watch right here now. They're going to run this jet sweep. Look at this. Now watch the defense. Great block on the edge there, but watch this defense trying to run to the ball. They're out of gas, but that's because of the play selection, the tempo, the style of offense. They're smart right now in SMU. They're saying, hey, we've got to wear them down right now, and that's what they're doing. That's the piece of this offense that I love.
And Kevin Jennings, and this time Derek McFall, make it happen for the Mustangs. SMU comes into this with 17 straight regular season conference wins. You send Willis in the backfield. They start from the 18, and Willis has a hard time getting started. Cam Robertson in the backfield. Kelsey with Tom Luganbill and Coach Rick coming up at the break here on ACC Network, live from Tallahassee. We've got the whole band down there. Here's Collins slinging it, and downfield, that's Jonte Cook over the midfield line and into SMU territory. Strong first down throw inside the 2-minute timeout.
Why would that be with under 2 minutes left to play in the game?
Here's
loosen up.
Collins firing to Valari. And that'll be a gain of about 5. On his way to Central New York, where he came in the leading receiver for the Orange today. And Syracuse trying to get something here going to the locker room, perhaps, Coach, about SMU's playing personality at defensive end. Here's Collins again, trying to flip it in the flat. Does. Collins looks right, throws right, and that'll be a first down catch.
That's still going on.
Josh is now an offensive analyst here for Fran Brown at Syracuse as Trip Woody knocks through the field goal. The Orange on the board here on the final play of the first half. So second down after the penalty and long. Collins waiting on the receiver to get set. Now the snap. Up in the pocket, being flushed to his right, and oh boy, big Terry Webb got him in the clutches.
How about Terry?
Drops Ricky Collins.
How about Terry Webb's speed right there? How about the big man running him down? Ricky Collins runs pretty good now. He just covered.
4 of 11 is the Orange on third down. Collins up in the pocket, now bails. Here comes the pressure. Gets away from a second tackler and then taken out as he reaches the 20-yard line by Brandon Booker.
Showed a little stiff arm on that play for a quarterback. He used the stiff arm. He got some of it back to give him an opportunity to punt and get a little space here in terms of field position. Good effort by Ricky Collins.
You see Matthew Hittner, the tight end, in motion. And Jennings to his left, little sidearm throw. Romello Brinson the catch. That'll be a first down out to the 39.
Crazy.
There's a play fake. And Jennings going to bail from the pocket. Get to 45 and then. So second down, another throw here on the perimeter. And Ymir Knight makes the catch. He'll get closer to the first down mark for SMU. Now in his 4th year, coaching his 46th game on the Hilltop today. And there's a catch. Ymir Knight knocked out of bounds on the first down throw, Dana. Jennings is over 200 yards, by the way, on the last throw. And they're going to hand it to Harden here, and T.J. Harden, I think, is going to come up a yard short. Chase Simmons. That's Hudson coming in motion. Here comes Jennings, going to slip it to Hippner. The big tight end, the catch, and a first down for SMU.
You get chunky photos evidenced by what you put up on me on the graphic.
Oh boy, here we go.
You think I forgot that, but I
Jalen Cooper the catch.
With BC inside the 5 to score to win, they pick it off.
First down run for Yasin Willis will get Syracuse to move the chains here. And 155 yards today.
This is that formation. Sometimes they like to try to run vertical routes here and put the stress on the free safety.
Collins will be sacked. Around the corner came Isaiah Smith.
Corner dips and rips underneath the right tackle and is able to get home right there. Demetrius Weatherspoon, he goes right under him. That's impressive. That's, you know, they call that running the hoop. Those D linemen put those hula hoops out there.
A lot of window dressing going on here from Brett Lashley and Casey Woods. Jennings backing up, getting ground. He'll take the sack. Now, that was not what they wanted, and that was Jamie Trimble. Told you earlier, two-way player for the Orange, and he posted.
And those are special moments. They really are. And I'm so happy for Rhett that he's got so many of those ahead of him. It makes it all worthwhile, man. That's really cool stuff.
Yeah. Miami, Florida State still to come, and Duke and Cal tonight from Berkeley. And the first down throw, this is Romello Brinson working to the near sideline to open quarter 4. Kevin Jennings, 20-yard throw there, Steve, has returned to form here today.
Yeah, he's throwing those quick bubbles out.
And they're going to flip it here to the near side, and Ty Hawkins is in the game. That's the backup quarterback, and he throws complete to Ymir Knight. Back to Jennings now. And they're going to pick one up here. That'll be a first down and more. As they get the ball in space, that's Jordan Hudson.
He takes a little contact and is able to keep going to get more yards.
Well, they tried to get it to Hudson again, and it broke down right in front of him. Great pursuit. It is first and goal here for SMU.
I think he plays zone coverage to keep it in front of you. But
here's a throw on the perimeter. Jordan Hudson with a move at the 5 and keeps his feet for the touchdown. Great second and third effort by Hudson.
Sure, they're happy he's healthy and back, because look at this. He's dynamic. Missed tackle, break tackle.
Kevin Jennings has tied his career high today. They asked him one of the common questions, what do you listen to before a game? And he says, well, I'm probably a little different than most guys. There's a throw by Collins, and was that a catch? It was, and that is Ross. And that was Emmanuel Ross holding on against Chambers. What a grab by Emmanuel. Because he said, if I listen to all that high-tempo stuff, I get too amped up, and I don't play well, I get worn out.
Wow.
An offensive lineman, Adazio.
I know, that's hard to listen to, but, but I mean, I guess whatever works, but come on, guy. You don't want to get led across the middle like that and have to reach out for the ball, because
Collins from the pocket. Now he's got plenty of space here. First down for the Orange. And inside the 10. Got knocked down by Medlock. It'll be first and goal for Syracuse. The Orange have failed to reach the end zone in almost 9 full quarters. Ricky Collins threw it 37 times last week in his first career start. Now in the pocket. Can they come back and kid him? No, and Collins will score. Touchdown Syracuse. 7-yard touchdown run for Ricky Collins.
Yeah, they're trying to double cover the receivers. The DBs lost vision into the backfield, lost vision of Ricky breaking out of the pocket.
I challenged everyone on the offense, everyone in the building, the cafeteria staff, the janitors to step up.
There's Harden on the carry. He'll lose a couple, maybe 3 on first down.
He is, and he's only going to improve.
There's Jennings from the pocket trying to rip it downfield and throws the pick. That is taken away. That's Davian Kerr. That's his second interception of the year. And the Orange run it back into the SMU red zone. Point game, and Steve, all of a sudden, Syracuse gets their first turnover of the day from Kevin Jennings, who throws his 6th interception.
He had no business throwing that football. This is, you know, when you want to close a game out at the end like that, first of all, you don't make those kind of plays, you know. So that was some poor judgment here, in my opinion. And I think at this point of the game, with 9 minutes left, with the score the way it is, you know, you want to keep trying to run the ball, work on your run game a little bit. But now they turn it over quickly. Syracuse gets it right away.
In the coming weeks for Collins, Steve Angeli did not make the trip with the team, recovering from the Achilles injury. And here's Collins. He wants to fire away, and that ball got picked. What a grab this is by Marcellus Barnes Jr. against his former team. The transfer from Syracuse, who played 5 ball games, started 2 a year ago, comes up with the pick. And SMU in the last 2 years, that's now 23 interceptions. And that's trouble right there. Did
safety
get out of the end zone or not? Line judge is coming in to look at green. They're going to call it a safety. Sure is. The Orange rally. Peel was the first guy through there. It also looked like that David Omopariola crashed in from his defensive end spot. A couple different guys all in the fray. So here is Collins. 2nd down. Quick throw. Valari, middle of the field. And he'll work his way to a Syracuse first down.
Picture thing, and he's remaining somewhat calm. These things can really get you upset.
Here's the throw, and the catch is made. That's Cook, and he'll be shoved out of bounds by Wachovia. So here's Collins, 2nd in the full 10. And looking to throw again. Hits Cook on the crossing route. He'll shed 1 tackle and be taken down. Jonte Cook's got 6 catches for 71 yards. There's a quick throw, and again the grab made, and it'll be 1st and goal.
You can't substitute.
Right.
If you substitute, you put yourself in harm's way with that.
Collins throws toward the end zone. Cook, did he hold on? Yes. Touchdown Syracuse. Jonte Cook in the end zone. That'll be his 2nd touchdown catch of the year, and it's an 11-yard rope from Ricky Collins.
It's a great throw. As you said, it's a rope. He puts it right on the line and threads it there. Good catch, but an outstanding throw. And that's good for their program.
Go for Dos is brought to you by Dos Equis. Here's Collins keeping it. Looking toward the end zone, now being flushed to the right, and he tried to dive for the pylon. And they're going to give him credit for the 2. He hit the column, hit the pylon here at the near side. Jennings will take the snap. Fires it, and Hibner flags that down at the 49. That's Brinson. Here comes the pressure. Jennings to throw. That's Hibner. First down. He got it and then some. Stretching to the 44-yard line. Here's the toss. This is Hudson coming here to the near side. And Jordan Hudson tries to stay in bounds as long as he can. And a cavalcade of stars will be in Charlotte to greet you. Here is Jennings handing the ball to Harden, who dances and is just going to kind of get back to the line. He actually lost a yard back toward the 29, and Syracuse cannot stop the clock, and we're under 2 minutes, so they'll burn this play clock that's already started at 1:43 or so. So, Steve, they'll have to make a decision here.
Oh, gosh, that poor official just got taken out a little there. Whew.
And here is Collins in the pocket as we go inside the final minute. Ricky will take it and run and slide down.
Work on their 2-minute deal.
Here's Collins with time. Now going to dump it down. This is Nixon the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 49.
Yeah. They're going to get a physical brand of football.
Stanford 400 yards for Bingo Branson last Saturday night, beating San Jose State. Flag down. Here's Collins with 20 seconds left. He's going to sail it deep, and it is intercepted. They will take 1 snap, touch a knee, and that will do it. They have not played since October of 1932. SMU won that day at Archbald Stadium.